Camden, obviously you've been wanting to get back out there, and Tony said some of the conversations have been a little testy maybe at times. I mean, how much you've been itching to get back, and what have those conversations been like?
No, yeah, it's all. I would say it was fun and games, but I don't think he knew if I was kidding or not. I'd say it got to a point where, like you said, it was silly. So it was just, I understand what they're trying to do, but I was probably annoying to a fault. But that's always the kind of side I want to err on to, is the side of being aggressive rather than conservative.
Just how good did it feel to get back out there on the mound? Seemed like it didn't take long for the strut to make its appearance again.
Yeah, it felt real good. Being around these guys every day is a blessing, so being able to finally be out there with them was pretty surreal today.
Were you expecting that round of applause from the crowd when you came out of the bullpen?
To be honest, no, it wasn't. Everyone on this team loves this fan base, this program, everything about this place. So that, for me in that specific moment, was pretty special, and I regret not taking it as much as I should have, to be honest.
How has Griffin sort of meshed in with this group? I mean, I know he's a guy who's been around the block. He's played a lot of ball. There's a few veterans on this team too. I mean, has it been natural sort of adding him to the mix?
Yeah, for sure. He pretty much came in this place and kind of took over, to be honest. He didn't spend much time trying to fit in or anything like that. He was just who he was, and we all bought into that, and we all love each other for who they are. If you're not being yourself, then what are you doing? So that's something that really stood out to all of us, and he's a leader and he's a winner, so can't ask much more from that guy.
It's been like having Seth Halverson back fully healthy this season and just part of the fold.
It's pretty special, isn't it? Yeah, that dude's real good. Being the last few years not having him was unfortunate for him and us, but he's finally starting to get things back to how he was before he came here, and it's pretty cool to see. I'm excited to see what he keeps doing.
I know it must have been frustrating for you after announcing you're coming back and then dealing with the injury. Just what's been this time in your mind been like for you, just trying to stay locked in?
Yeah, it is honestly tougher than it looks, and for me it was just stay positive, and the only thing I could do in this moment was support my teammates and try to be the best teammate I can. So I remember over the weekend in Arizona, I had to tone it down a little bit because my throat was hurting from yelling. So I was like, all right, I got to learn when I get back, don't do that stuff too much. But I think it's just taking it day by day, and being the best teammate I could be is all you can really do.
Camden, there seem to be a lot more undefined roles in this bullpen than maybe a year ago. Just what do you see your role as whenever you finally get back to being you?
Whatever they want me to do, I'll do. If that's throw for one batter, I'll do it. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever will help this team win is what I'm trying to do this year.
How do you feel like you all as a pitching staff is handling the reality that there's just not enough innings to go around for as many talented guys as you all have this year?
Yeah, I think that's one of those tough things, but also a good thing. You want to have a lot of competition, so the more arms you have out there, it just makes everyone better in the end. We all push each other to get innings, because if odds are, if say you don't throw well, it might sting a little bit and somebody might overlap you, but also the competition's what we all love, and at the end of the day, we're all brothers and we root for each other, so it's kind of good.
How do you feel after today? You feel like there's going to be a build-up period for you kind of getting back into the flow, or are you ready to hit the ground running?
I think that's something to ask Coach V, but I'm ready for anything.
Y'all haven't lost a lot of midweeks, obviously, the past couple of years, and obviously took a tough one in the midweek. How do you think what was the mood kind of like when y'all got back together the next day or the day after, and what did you think about the response this weekend?
Yeah, I thought the response was good this weekend. Losing is never fun, and if you don't hate it, then I honestly don't know what's going on, but I hate losing, and we all do, so anytime we can get back out here and respond is what we like to do. So this weekend was good for us, get 3 wins under our belt and keep pushing on.
Time for 2 more. Anything else? All right, thanks, Cam.